Hey guys, Good Marks Goods here again. Um, Today I wanted to talk about a certain topic. Well, where do I get most of my silver plate? Sometimes I find it in estate sales, local estate sales, so I can just drive and pick it up. Found some pretty decent finds that way, get some good scores, and sometimes you can find it on eBay pretty decently, but most of the time eBay is pretty expensive. Uh, People are asking for too much for their silver plate, and when they don't, it gets snapped up pretty quickly. Um, Goodwill is Goodwill. I probably get about 80 to 90% of my items from the Goodwill site. Shop Goodwill. The thing about Goodwill, so each cluster of Goodwills, they each have like their own regional manager, and so they're all run a little bit differently, even though they're still working under like the Goodwill name, but all of these Goodwills, they're all run differently by different managers. They have different, I guess, strategies for selling their items. They might mostly just post buy it nows or auctions, and some might start lower in price and others start higher. But I wanted to talk about quality of packaging, because there are quite a few Goodwills who package their items flawlessly. I have no problem with them. They make sure that everything gets to you in one piece with bubble wrap or even manila paper. Manila paper works so well to absorb damage to these pieces, but there are some Goodwills that seem to care a lot less than others, and they're kind of repeat offenders where they don't use any packaging material at all, and and oftentimes there's going to be broken pieces. So this piece is completely busted. It looks like it's had traumatic brain injury. If Silverplate could have traumatic brain injury, this would be a prime example. And I think it was Georgian Shell or Georgian Scroll by Oneida. Yeah, Georgian Scroll by Oneida. It would have definitely some resale value, but at this point all I can do is scrap this piece. This one as well. The foot on this meat platter broke off. They don't use any packaging material whatsoever in their box. They just throw it in, and of course it's going to get damaged during shipping. There's no doubt about it. And I have this neat little vase. Unfortunately, it looks like it got scratched up during shipping too. It's annoying. I would love to learn more about this vase. I might try to polish it up or anyway, or sand down these scratches, but that'll take away from the nice patina it has. It's so frustrating. But on the other hand, although I could try to complain and send them messages, ask them to do a better job, and maybe people already do, and their managers just don't care. They probably don't see any extra money. Even when Goodwill is getting higher profits, their store might be getting higher profits, but the district managers and the workers probably don't see another cent of that, so they don't really have much of an incentive to do a good job with packing. But say that they would actually listen if I did complain. Well, my competition seems to realize which Goodwills are repeat offenders and don't package their material very well. And so their lots seem to go for either lower or no one is bidding on them, and I'm getting them cheaper than all the other ones. So I'm pretty conflicted about whether or not to complain, rock the boat, or enjoy it the way it is. Because if they did use more packaging material, that would add more weight to the shipping. It would probably cause them to use bigger boxes, which also increases shipping cost. And they would be spending longer per employee working on the boxes, so they would have a pretty good incentive to charge for a higher shipping handling fee. So there are some advantages and disadvantages to buying Silverplate from a Neglectful Goodwill. You can get your items shipped way cheaper. The auctions don't go as high because my competition knows that they're probably going to get a bunch of destroyed pieces, and they would rather just pass on it than have to deal with it. And that leaves me to scoop up the pieces that no one else wants. And when there actually are pieces that make it in one piece and have resale value, this one, it appears to be a flower frog combined as a lotus candle holder. I believe it's made in Italy. Yep, FBR Italy EP brass. This entire lot cost me $11 and about $12 shipping. This baby will probably be able to pay for the entire box if I can get it sold. So I just want to talk about this topic. And yeah, although I am quite sad that some pieces are damaged, I'll be able to scrap them regardless in the future when silver is higher priced. So I'm still going to make out when I get damaged pieces, but it's a shame that the history goes away. I'll have to destroy the pieces. Alright, that's it for now. Good Marks, good out.